he's a paedophile.
You think I'm a paedophile, yeah? I've got my kids at home. I've got my kids at home, mate. You look like Jimmy Savile, mate. What are you gonna do? Throw out the racism card next?
Come on, mate.
No, I'm a Zionist. Don't step into me. Don't step into me. There's one of the crazies already turned up. One of the crazy lunatics. And then there's some more crazies up here. Starting together.
Camera around, there is a camera around. The Zionists, they use the COVID to introduce.
Leave it.
I've not even said a word this time.
Genetic material which is not natural to human beings. That's what the Zionists are doing. They're destroying humanity. They introduce genetic material in the human genetic makeup that doesn't belong to humans, and that will go from generation to generation. Remember that. Exactly. That's what we need to understand. That the Zionists are a monstrosity that's going to destroy humanity. That's what you should say in your website.
I think he's the only one that understands.
Yeah, you know what they're doing? You know what they're doing? They're radicalizing Europe. Oh, sorry. They're radicalizing, the Zionists are radicalizing Europe against Muslim people by showing them pictures of the Boko Haram that was created by Hamas. And they created a war in Sudan, yeah? And the Sudanese, these terrorist groups are attacking Christians in the Sudan.
So do you agree with Muslims? Do you agree with the Quran? What is written in the Quran?
I am not Muslim, I'm from Latin America.
No, I'm asking, do you agree?
What I read about the Quran is that they are actually Christian. They actually believe in Jesus Christ. And the Israelis are anti-Christians. And they created the war in Sudan, and now they're posting pictures of the Sudanese terrorist group, the Boko Haram. I don't know if it's called the Rapid Response Force or something like that. And they're killing Christians. And they're posting, just let me say something.
Go on.
They're posting this horrible thing that they're doing to Christians in Sudan. Yeah, and people in Europe, they believe that the Boko Haram are Muslim. They are not Muslim. They are a distorted version of Islamism. It was distorted. Just the Zionists and the North Americans, just like they created ISIS and they created the Mujahideen themselves did it. They enraged them inside prisons. And then they give them the Wahhabi religion, which is no Islamism. It's a distorted version of Islamism. And they introduce them to terrorists in Sudan. So they are committing horrendous atrocities, and they are filming it. You ask yourself, why is it that they are filming their atrocities they're committing against Christians? It's because they send it to Europe, and people in Europe believe that these Muslims are committing crimes against Christians. Muslims don't hate Christians. Yeah? So what they are doing, they're using the same technique that they used to radicalize terrorist groups, that now they're using to radicalize Europe against Muslims.
But if like you say, Muslims are Christians originally, then why is a lot of the UK Muslims going against Christianity?
They're not. I have been in the left, I've been in this organization, the Palestinian organization. Believe me, I am not Muslim. I don't have to lie about it.
Have you been to Speaker's Corner in London?
I've been talking to people here, to people I know about Muslims, the real people, real Muslim people. I have never heard a single word about Christians. Never.
I have. If you.
Yeah, some of them may be, but are they for real? We live in a world that everything is distorted, mate. I mean the real people that I know.
I do believe.
Maybe there is somebody. Maybe there is somebody that is so distorted, so twisted that they have something against Christian people. Because I come from a Catholic family, Christian family.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I understand. I just couldn't believe when I began to learn that actually Muslims believe in Jesus Christ. They protect Jesus Christ. That's the core of their
Yeah,
their
I
belief.
reckon there is a distorted part of the Muslim culture
Absolutely.
because
And it's
there is
being done on purpose.
because
All of this is being done on
obviously
purpose.
there's a big obvious part that's been a big massive talking part of the Quran over the years. You know,
Yeah.
Aisha and the marriage and the consummation of the marriage.
Yeah, well, who is perfect? Yeah, who is perfect? But when you talk to
But
Muslim people,
Muslims believe Muhammad was perfect and he did that.
well, he was no perfect.
That's why
Remember that
that's why a lot of
Muhammad was actually half Jewish. So they are intertwined. The
a
two
lot of
things are
Muslims
completely.
a lot of Muslims idolize themselves after Muhammad. That's why a lot of Muslims
Yeah,
are named Muhammad.
yeah, but you have to remember that Muhammad was half Jewish. Yeah, so you are talking about Muhammad, you are also talking about the Jewish. A lot of people say things about Muhammad. He was not perfect, apparently, for what as far as I know. Yeah, but he was not. You cannot blame on Muslim people what Muhammad did or he didn't know did because he was half a Jewish as well. So
But
you're blaming to both
I
sides.
can blame the Quran for writing and
What is it that you blame on the Quran?
making it idolizing Muhammad.
Oh yeah, yeah, but
Because
people believe in the Jesus belief. What Jesus believe. What Jesus believe. I come from a Catholic family in Latin America.
yeah,
The principle of Jesus was to take other human beings, care about other humans, care about the poor, protect the children, protect people that are not don't have food. Yeah,
yeah,
that's Christianity. But it has been distorted as well.
yeah.
So people, they tell you, your preachers tell you, forget about all the bad things in the world, just bury your head in the Bible, yeah? And allow all the evil that is going on in the world today, the creation of war, the creation of refugees everywhere by horrendous, monstrous wars, all the brutality that's going on. And the Christian, they say, oh, I don't have to get involved, and I automatically will go to heaven if I don't get involved in anything. And what they are doing, and they're actually helping the evil to grow up. They're turning this world into hell. You
But
know?
what a lot of people are saying about the immigration that you touched
Yeah.
upon there, a lot of people saying that it's unfortunate that people that have come from war-torn countries
Yeah.
that are trying to seek asylum in the UK are getting smuggled in with the asylum seekers that are coming here for the fun of it, the illegal migrants.
Yeah.
And that's the point I'm trying to prove. So it's the illegal migrants a lot of people are talking about, not just immigrants.
Yeah,
So
well, there are people coming from Europe, and they are saying they're migrants from war. Yeah,
Yeah.
and some people blame the Muslim for what the Christians are doing, for what everybody is doing.
Yeah.
And it's not real. There are people. I come from Chile, and
So, sorry guys, I do apologise about that. I had my son ringing me. He's currently going to bed, so I had to say night quickly to him. Normally it's a bit earlier than this, but he's getting a bit later. Just as he's growing up, he's still very young, so this is his bedtime at the current moment. But I was having a debate with the gentleman, and as soon as I said I have to go and take this call, he was perfectly fine with it. Before now, he has come out with some delusional stuff and still will come out with some delusional stuff. Still has tonight, as far as I believe and have heard. But some of the points he was making then, I've heard them before. I'm not the best to debate on them, but I've heard them before and I've heard conversations amongst them before. So we had a little conversation about that. I hope you enjoyed. But it's just meant to have started at 5 o'clock. It is now just turned 5 o'clock, and there is some more people turning up. So let's see what else happens. But for one and foremost, first time I've actually had a decent conversation with him. Normally he just shouts at you. So maybe he's a bit calmer today, but we'll see. So yeah, because that debate ended pretty abruptly. I do just want to say to camera, I am a Christian. I am a born-again Christian. I do not believe in the way of the Muslim faith at all. I don't believe in second-class citizens to women like they do. I don't believe in degrading your children to marriage at certain ages or arranged marriages or anything like that. So that's just sort of a piece on what I wanted to speak about. But yeah, here with a banner again. I wonder, is the shop going to be here today? The little corner shop that was set up down here the other week. You know, where he discarded his rubbish on the floor. Is he going to be about again this week? Normally turns up about 5:30.
My perspective is very simple. People that are coming here as an immigrant, they are just escaping from war, and who is creating war? It's not them.
Not all of them are escaping war, though.
Oh, none of them. Like I said, some of them come from Europe. You know, they're posing as immigrants. But remember, they are created by the European culture.
But the thing is,
and they are cheated alive. Like everybody, anywhere you go, you will find criminals. Yeah, but the people that are escaping wars created by criminals, they are not the criminals. They are
so this is what I mean. We need to sort out the problem that we've got.
War. We need to end the wars.
The government,
the wars created
the government are concentrating too much on letting immigrants in and not on what's actually causing the problem.
What they are concentrating is in creating war. And the war
it's not just the UK government that's creating wars, though,
exactly.
is it? It's multiple governments across the UK, across the world.
All these transhumanist people that believe that the time for humanity is over, and now everything is like they believe that they are better because they use technology to enhance their own capacity to strategize and create new ways of enslaving humanity and driving us into a trap, because they are destroying everything that is human. Yeah, they think that they are better because they have technology, they have artificial intelligence now. So they believe that they're actually better than humans, and they're claiming that humanity is over, that it's a new species, yeah, which is the one that are able to use artificial intelligence and the new technologies. So what they are doing, they're saying we have to replace humanity. That's it. You know, all the characteristics, all the good things about humanity, like compassion, the capacity to care for each other, to care about this planet, to work together, they don't care. They don't have to work together with anybody. They don't need compassion because they have technology now, yeah, and they want to take over everything because they believe they are superior. It's a psychology of superiority that is killing this world, this planet, and it will kill humanity. No, we humans have to get together. We have to uphold, we have to protect human values. All this drive to war, to differentiation, the racism, all of that is going to kill us, and it's being used to destroy everything that is human.
But again, shouldn't we start at home before we start in other countries?
What is home?
The UK.
Earth.
This is where
home.
you are.
Yeah, you are right.
So we start small and we build big.
Yeah. Well, you cannot think small today because everything is connected. You know, if you think about, I care about my country and I don't care about anybody else, you are going to destroy other countries. There is no cooperation. Cooperation when we all understand that we all have to work together. We cannot exploit other countries thinking, I just care about my country. We cannot overlook the disaster, the monstrosities that happen in other parts of the world because everything is connected. You know, people in Europe think, what is happening in the Middle East is not my problem. Yeah, but why is it that there are problems in the Middle East? Where the weapons come from? From Europe. Yeah, all the slavery, yeah, the persecution of the terrorists, the destruction of democracy in Latin America. Where it came from Europe. You know, so you cannot say, I don't care about. It's their problem. It's not their problem. We are all connected today, and if we don't work together, we are all going to go to hell.
The thing is, if you're distracted on one thing, you could be letting a whole landslide win.
Yeah, so you have to look at the big picture all the time because everything is connected today.
So you guys are out here saying free Palestine from genocide, right? Fair dues, no, I'm not even going to comment on it whatsoever, right? But what I am going to say is, what you should be doing is standing with the British people now.
We're standing with the British people.
Standing with the British people to turn over the government.
Yeah.
Because that's what the British people want.
If there was a war and I see that somebody, a fascist or somebody, is attacking England, yeah, I tell you honestly, I will stand with England. I will go to war.
We are at
Because
war.
this is a good, yeah,
We are.
but who create the war? That's the thing, the enemies.
We
The
are.
enemies of England, they are not the immigrants. They're the people that travel in jet planes, in their own private planes, because they create the war.
Currently on our streets, every
Yeah.
day is war.
Be careful.
Whoa.
Yes, yes.
Currently, every day on our streets is war.
Well, it's going to get worse. Worse.
Yeah.
Because like I said, the media is working for the Israelis, working for the rich, and they're creating hatred in the streets of England. You know, these fascist groups, they are creating hatred against Muslim people right here, and they are violent. You know, they are not argumenting. We are trying to to argue with people, you know, to create unity. But they don't argue.
Well,
They just use violence
see,
because they are trying to enrage people's society. So the different group will end up killing each other.
See, I believe that message there, you have been brainwashed into believing. Now, let me explain. I've been across this country,
Yeah,
and I've been to multiple rallies
yeah.
where I'm only ever accepted on the British side, the right side,
Yeah, but
if you want to call it.
Yeah.
Okay, and you get a lot of, obviously, Palestinian protests that you've seen myself at, where I've been attacked.
Really?
Yeah.
That is very,
Have you not seen me being attacked here?
Yeah, yeah. Well, you know what? Why is that? Because people are afraid. I've seen people right here, standing here. I've seen the fascists. They spit at me. You know, I have been spat on about 8 times, honestly, by fascists passing in cars. Yeah, because they're violent. We don't spit on anybody. Why? Is
But I've
there-
only ever seen violence from one side.
Yeah.
And I've been spat on
well,
myself
that is very
on
strange.
camera.
Believe me, it's very strange. I've been attacked by about 3 times. My flag has been destroyed many times. Yeah.
Is it because
the
there's-
violence don't come from us? The violence don't come from Palestinian people. Sometimes you get frustrated. Yeah, that's true. But pro-Palestinian people attacking other people is not real.
I admit I've snapped a few flagpoles in my time. That's why quite a lot of people have now got metal ones because they're not as hard to snap.
People are afraid.
I've
People are
snapped a
afraid
few
they
because
tell me,
I get
the
whacked with them.
Yeah, Palestinian people, they tell me don't go into the camera because it's dangerous. The fascists are getting momentum. You don't know the fascists who they are, how many of them there are because they are like an aspect.
Do you believe I'm a fascist?
Could be anybody could be a fascist.
What is the meaning of fascism?
Fascism is an ideology that's a supremacy. Yeah, it's the same mentality as to say that we are better. We have to take advantage of others. We have to enslave others, commit crimes against others because they are always attacking us. And our crimes don't matter. If their crimes, when they commit crimes, that's the only thing that the fascists think. And they end up going after enslaving people. To them, it's a slave, a right to enslave and to kill, to commit genocide, to participate in war. That is fascism. It is the idea of overpower other people to take advantage of them.
Okay, so when you say the fascists are doing this and doing that,
Yeah.
I've not witnessed one fascist being on the opposing side to you guys,
What do you mean?
because the guys that are on the opposing side to you guys, like the British people, for instance,
No, they're not British.
let's
They're
say
not defending
UKIP,
Britain.
a UKIP fascist.
They're not defending Britain. They're serving the interests of the Israelis and the interests of the North Americans. You look at England. Who controls the legal system in England? You know who? It's not the English people. It's
No,
the
it's-
Israelis. There is a group of Israeli
It should be-
lawyers.
it
and
should
they
be
actually
Mahmoud.
They force the legal system in England to adopt the rules that
It's-
serve them.
Shabib
It's
Mahmood
Israeli.
is in charge of the police force in the UK, who used to be a protester
Who is in
for
charge-
Palestine.
Who is in charge of the police force? The people
Shabib
that write the
Mahmood.
law.
Shabib Mahmood.
Sorry?
Shabib Mahmood. I believe that's her name, right?
I don't know, but
She
you
works
know
for the
that
Home
there is
Office.
Basically,
She works for the Home
people
Office. She
that
used to
write
be.
the law
She used to be a
control the
protester
police.
with you guys.
Yeah. The people that control the law, that write the law, they are in control of the police because the police have to follow the law. They have to follow whatever is the law. And who is in control of the law in England today? The law is being written by a group of Israeli lawyers that force the lawyers in England to adopt their rules because they are in power. You know, it's the Israelis that are taking control. You just think about who is controlling the information in England. It's one country, one company, Palantir, connected with the Israelis. They're taking control of all the information. The information for the new digital card, digital identity,
Yeah.
the information for the digital money is going to be controlled by Palantir. The information about the Minister of Defense is controlled by this company. Yeah. So who is controlling England?
So
It's not the English people.
if you're saying the Israelis control everything in this
They're
country,
taking control of
including the media, the mainstream media,
Absolutely,
right?
they control the media.
Why is it the mainstream media always side with the likes of you guys?
Yeah, really?
Honestly?
That is completely. That's completely.
Yes,
because,
yes.
You know, every
Let me just
time
put
that
this
there
down.
is information in the media, the first thing that they say, they start talking about the 7th of October. It's like there had never been violence in Palestine produced by Israelis before the 7th of October. You know, and they say whatever the Israelis are doing is like a revenge for what was done in Israel. Yeah, because before this genocide started, before the 7th of October, I used to look at Facebook, and in Facebook you will find groups like the Israelites and the Hebrews groups, and they always used to speak like in a language that you don't understand. But then I found one guy, he was speaking in English, and what he was saying just such a horrible thing as to I kind of sorry for the Christians and for the Gentiles because we are not just going to kill them. Before killing them, we are going to torture them. So though all the hatred that you see in Israel, it doesn't come after the 7th of October. It came from before. It's part of their ideology.
But how long before the 7th of October was the likes
I was
the likes of
from a year.
Hamas running around,
Yeah,
you
well,
know, and other groups that have been on the Palestine side, the likes of them? How long before the 7th of October was they running around and murdering people?
Murdering people.
Yeah.
Well, you just have to look at the schematic. That is a graphic that shows the amount of Palestinian violence and the amount of the Israeli violence before the 7th of October. Yeah, the amount of the Israeli violence is about this big, and the amount of Palestinian violence against that violence of the Israelis is about this big. Yeah, the difference in the amount of violence between the Israeli and the Palestinian is just staggeringly different. Because you know what, the violence of the Israeli you cannot even quantify clearly because it happened of all kinds of ways against Palestinians, and that has been happened before for 77 years before the 7th of October attack. But the media, that's why I tell you that the media is biased toward the Israelis because they never explain to you what happened before the 7th of October. I'm not at all agree with what happened with the 7th of October. It was wrong, but it was the consequences of permanent state of violence, brutal violence against, you know, the Israelis have been harvesting organs from Palestinians, yeah, before the 7th of October. They have prisoners, they have people, if you throw a stone, they will give you 20 years in prison.
Is there any evidence of what you're saying?
You just look at history. You just look at all the information in the alternative media, because the BBC is not going to tell you. Just look at all the information, the videos, all the information from Palestinians, from the human rights organization, and you will find the list of crimes, the different types of
Yeah,
crimes.
but it's just written words. I can write a load of words that happened 77 years ago.
You know, but there are videos, and then you have people in power, people that are lawyers in human rights. The Israelis have been in trouble with the United Nations for years and years because they never respected the Palestinians. They always have been committed. They have been breaking every agreement, manipulating everybody. So
But didn't
if you
Hamas
find
recent-
history, you will find an absolute mountain of evidence about the violence, absolute violence of the Israelis.
I only know bits and bobs, so
Before
I'm only going to have conversations on bits and bobs because
Yeah.
I only know bits and bobs. I have
Yeah.
said on my camera many times, I'm not fully knowledgeable on the
understand
whole.
that. I
I know what I'm talking about to a degree, so I'll talk about it.
Yeah.
Other than that, I won't talk about it
Yeah.
because I don't know enough
Yeah,
to
that's
speak.
the thing that we have the responsibility
So-
to investigate.
Yeah.
You know, even myself, I don't investigate on, but
The things you say, I do look at later on.
Yeah.
The things that have
Do
been
it.
told to me before, I
Do
do
it.
look at later on.
Yeah, do it. But
Um,
you know, look for alternative media. Look at what the human rights organization know what the Israelis, because they are lies like shit.
But
Israelis
isn't
always
the
lie.
human rights organisation a left group?
No, they're
A
not
leftist
a
group?
Yeah, no, I've been the left for a long time, and sometimes I disagree strongly with their perspective.
Okay.
But when it comes to the history about what has been happening in Palestine, we don't have any agreement. I learned from them because you just look at magazines like the Lancet. Yeah, it's a scientific, the most prestigious magazine in the world. The Lancet published an piece of information that said that actually the amount of people that the Israelis killed is in excess of 600,000 Palestinians. The Lancet, the most prestigious magazine, scientific magazine, is telling us the amount of killing. Yeah, go and ask the BBC. The BBC always say no, it's about 70,000. Yeah.
See,
when the Israelis and the Lancet say it was over 600,000.
When I have researched stuff like similar to this previously, the only thing I can find and I can see evidence of, because I won't read anything that's just words on a screen. I'll actually read evidence, like pictures, videos.
Yeah.
So you're saying in the history that Israel have done this, this, and this. But right now, as we speak today, we've got camera phones like this that are worldwide, right? So there's been pictures of Israeli people in tunnels, building the tunnels for Hamas to live, and then the Palestinian people as like a front guard between them and Israel, right? So you know about the tunnels, don't you?
The tunnels, yeah. I believe that they believe in tunnels, but the amount of the evidence they say that they are hiding in tunnels and they are bombing hospitals to destroy the tunnels. Just look at the bombing. They destroyed the entire hospital, and the tunnel. You look at the videos of the tunnel. They're intact inside the hospital. So why the hell are they bombing the hospital? If the bombing of hospital don't damage the tunnels. Yeah, they say that they bomb hospital because of Hamas is there. I tell you, why the hell don't they put an armed guards inside hospital to make sure that there are no Hamas inside hospital, so they will not have to bomb the hospital? Because they're lying about everything. Yeah, the Israelis just want to kill Palestinians to remove them by any means possible.
Well, he's gonna interrupt our conversation right now.
Okay, next time we can keep talking.
Yeah, not a problem. What I am going to leave you with though is what I'm saying about the tunnels is they're putting the Palestinian people on the front line, right? That's why some of them are getting murdered. That's why a lot of them are getting murdered. However you want to put it.
There is a war.
Just let me finish with this statement. Just let me finish this statement. This is the proof I've seen, the evidence I've seen. And the Palestinian people have celebrated Hamas rolling through the streets, celebrating Hamas killing a family of Israelis.
What is being done to them? You know that they're raping, they're killing. So why would they not support some form of defense?
But also,
remember one thing. Remember one thing. It's all because of the Israelis. The Palestinian people that are not in European countries, because the Israelis are not even Jewish. They are Ashkenazis.
What else I'm going to leave you with as well is you say how Israel there's been deals in the past that they've broke,
Absolutely.
stuff like that. But Hamas and Palestine are doing that exactly right now. So they've just had a recent deal, right? They've just had a recent ceasefire deal, right? And the weapon.
There is no ceasefire.
There was the weapon.
They're killing people.
They was meant to put down the weapons on a Tuesday, I believe it was. There was meant to down weapons on a Tuesday or give over weapons on a Tuesday. I remember that being the case.
I will tell you one thing.
But what they done was they was walking through Palestine, through the markets in Palestine with their guns still masked up. Basically saying they're not giving up their weapons.
Well, what can you expect from people that are being genocide, that are being raped, that are being killed, that are being raped, their families are being bombed? Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna leave that with that. It's gonna ruin the interview otherwise. All right.
I will leave you with a message. You people be careful in Europe. You are English people, because you are being enraged by the mass media, and this will end up with violence in the streets.
But English people are also being attacked by several native others.
Where in England?
In England, yes. I'm constantly being attacked by Muslims.
In England, and they are committed by the fascists. If some Muslim is so stupid enough, it's their fault. It's not because the Muslim people in general want to attack. Some people react violent, and and that happens everywhere. Sometimes I feel enraged when I see the fascists spitting at me, trying to give me a you react, and it's not a good idea. You have to
So
keep your head cool. Don't resort to violence. Never.
No, I agree. But also, if you publicly state that you are against the Muslim culture and you are against what you have read they believe, right? I'm gonna say that so we can't back and forth on it, right? So you disagree with them, you publicly say that, suddenly you're a fascist, you're a far right, you're a Nazi, you're this, that and the other. So, I mean, I publicly disagree with it. I've said that many times before. I don't agree with the Muslim culture. I do not agree with what is written in the Quran.
Yes, because you don't know Muslim culture. That's the problem. Many people, like me, I didn't know anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. But now when I meet the people, the Muslim people, I realize it's completely different than what made you believe about it. Yeah. I tell you, people are not perfect anywhere. But when they say that Muslim people rape children, that they're raped, it's a complete lie. If I see myself, somebody that is a risk of
it is classed as rape. It is classed as rape because
I will go to the police myself.
Muslims believe that it is written in the Quran. They believe when a woman is mature enough. So when their body is mature enough. So when they've started their period, a child could start their period from the age of 12 upwards.
Yeah.
Right? That means to a Muslim man that they are available sexually.
Yeah. Well, you know,
that is not right. That is rape. In this country,
honestly, I will go investigate.
Just let me finish. Just let me finish. Just let me finish. Just let me finish.
Is perfect.
I know.
We are evolving as a
and I do not believe that that's perfect.
Look at Europe. They say, don't abuse children. Look at Donald Trump. He's the president of the United States. He has been abusing people. All these politicians, they are the politicians, the leaders of the Western society. They have been abusing systematically children. Yeah? So when you talk about the Muslim, remember this shade of abusing children comes from everywhere.
I know, but this is where I get attacks from Muslims and stuff like that because I have these views. Okay? Because I have these views, this is where I get attacked by Muslims, and I get attacked by people.
I would like to say that the first thing that we have to remember: never use violence. Yeah, we can talk about everything, but violence don't take us anywhere. Because when you start using violence, the conversation speaks, and that's when every single crazy and they're just killing each other.
Right, I'm gonna leave you with that. But thank you. Enjoy. I'm gonna get some more video. All right, thank you. Well, there we are. I was talking about what was written in when a girl is mature. It means they're readily available for. I don't know how it's written per se, but it is along those lines. Don't butcher me if I'm wrong. Let me know down in the comments. But yeah, so that's what I was talking about, and I believe it is wrong. And he kept on pushing that other people are wrong for this and other people are wrong for that. Right, cool, but you can't ignore one for the others, and you can't ignore this for that. So it doesn't make sense in that respect. So, but yeah, I'm gonna carry on getting some more videos now anyway. And see what else is about. Look, they're getting their own videos, look. Did you ever post that picture? Did you ever post that picture?
No, it gives you publicity.
Nobody knows who I am if you just post a picture saying that. Nobody knows who I am by my face normally. It's other people I record, not me.
Yeah.
I was waiting for it to come up somewhere.
No.
Normally I'd get it sent to me.
If you had said something, then you're worth listening to. But if you don't say anything,
I've just had a good half an hour conversation with the guy I call mental because he normally shouts everything. But today I actually had a conversation, so I actually spoke to him today. You know, that's all I've ever come here to do. But I've been hit by flags and told to naff off. I've been told I'm a fascist, Nazi, and I'm none of them things.
You haven't heard that from me.
Huh?
You haven't heard that from me.
No, but I've heard different names from multiple different people.
People that come here, apparently hostile, makes people very angry because
I've never turned up once hostile.
yeah.
I give people warnings before I do anything. So if somebody hits me with a flag, I actually give them a warning before I rip it out of their hands
I'm
anyway.
busy.
You carry on.
You've got anything to say.
You don't think I've got anything to say? I'm very knowledgeable. Ask him, man, over there that's waving a flag. Ask him. Ask him tonight, and next time I'm here, you'll speak to me. But there we go. So the banging and this, that, and the other to try and ruin.
Does everybody know the news that once again the Palestine flag is going to be flying above the town hall tomorrow?
Oh shit! Oh shit!
That's only happening because of a concerted campaign from all of us in the movement to say we want this council to make even a small statement of solidarity with the Palestinian people. So finally, after a lot of delay, the council decided that it would fly the flag for one day. It's due to go up at 9 o'clock in the morning, so if people want to come along, some of us are going to be there at 9 o'clock to salute the flag as it goes up.
In other words, stop annoying our town hall, we'll stick your flag up for a day. It's a corporate decision.
And then at 11:30 we have our rally in Tudor Square, and we want as many of you as possible to be there with your flags and your humanity at 11:30 in Tudor Square.
No peace!
No justice!
No peace!
No justice!
No peace!
No justice! No justice! No justice!
No peace!
No justice!
No peace! Well, I'll start the announcement and we can. Guys, tomorrow, as part of commemorating the International Day for Solidarity with the Palestinian people, we are having a motorcade, a cavalcade, which will go around some parts of Sheffield, starting from Healy Retail Park on Chesterfield Road. If you have a car,
Looking
you're
after
short of
three
cars. If you have a
words
car,
ago.
please join us. We leave at 10:15. We're coming up Chesterfield Road, Queen Road, all the way to the University roundabout. So you can go back and go way. Come to this road here, all the way to the roundabout, and then to Surrey Street, where the people square is. Now there will be some areas that we are planning that some supporters will salute the cavalcade, and one of them will be here at the station. Let's say 11:15, from 11:30 to 11, to 10:30. Everybody can be here just to wave the flags and make a noise when the cavalcade passes. And we were hoping to have one at the university roundabout, but I don't think we planned it right, so I don't think it will happen. But tomorrow, if anybody can bring their car, go 10 o'clock to Retail Park at Healy, the Retail Park at Healy Retail Park, 10 o'clock, that would be great, because we are planning minimum 6 cars, maximum 10. If somebody can come and support it, that would be great. So far we have about 5 cars. I'm sure we'll have more tomorrow, but the more the merrier. The flags, whatever, and let's make tomorrow. And let me remind you of something. Why is it because the United Nations General Assembly resolution that called on that day for solidarity with the Palestinian refugees of 1948 to go back to their homes and villages. So tomorrow is a very symbolic day. It's in solidarity with the Palestinians. Let's make it a big day. Both saluting the cavalcade, and most importantly, the rally at Tudor Square. So please be with us to say no to the Israeli war crimes, to say no to Israeli fascism, to say no to Israeli barbarism, to say no to Israeli racism, to say no to the world's silence about the Palestinian crimes. Let me tell you something for your record. Since the killing, since the stop of the, or since the ceasefire, 8 Palestinians are killed by Israel on average per day. 8 Palestinians are killed every day. So the ceasefire is not really happening, but the world is turning a blind eye, and the world is not condemning Israel for killing civilians.
So they're all about free Palestine. But I'll have my own conversation and I can't be asked to stand up. Not bothered listening to any of it. And then I just can't be asked. So we're all over here having a party. Let's go have a look.
We'll have some wise words for her.
After a bullet like that, what the hell can I say now? Well, actually, the best thing I was going to say is we're in strange times. It's just got a bit stranger. Why is that?
Well, we've gone back to 2020.
Well, Trump's plan is called a peace plan. Have you ever heard anything like that? A country commits genocide, killing at least 70,000 people, including 20,000 children, and the victims have to give up their weapons and accept that the attackers have to be protected and be in total control where the victims live. Houses may or may not move. Oh, and by the way, the attackers destroyed almost all the buildings that were in the 100 square mile area. But someone else must rebuild them and pay the cost. The victims of the attack must live on half the territory that they had before. The ones who are still alive of the victims must have no say in who will be in charge. The ones who supplied the weapons for the genocide will be in charge of this board of peace. I'll just say that again. The ones who supplied the bombs, the weapons, they'll be in charge of the board of peace. This is Gaza and Israel's genocide. And in amongst all this, there's been the accusation that the BBC's coverage of Gaza and the West Bank...
And no coverage of the terrorism acts.
Oh, against Israel. Can you believe it? Doctors from far and wide volunteering their services, UN reps used to dealing with disasters, gave evidence of the horrors they had seen, but the BBC always found the Zionists somewhere to deny it. They couldn't deny the genocide, but they could avoid using the word.
But everyone here denies the fact that they're terrorists.
But they could repeat the Israeli stories about tunnels and who's in charge of the figures, the Hamas-run Ministry of Defence, and the command centres under every hospital. Amazing hospital designs in Gaza with the command centre under every one of them. The British media lost interest now anyways, you may have noticed. Well, this ceasefire, look how it's gone. 10th of October to the 23rd of November, as Mushir suggested. 1,500 buildings destroyed, just during that time. 280 people killed, just during that time. This is the ceasefire. 67 children at an average of 2 a day, just children. So nothing's changed much in Gaza. There's still the bombing, restriction of food and water, tents held at the border because the tent poles may be used as weapons. And you didn't know that, did you? The tent poles are dangerous weapons to be used against the nuclear power of Israel. Did I say strange times? Well, I'm wrong. They're cruel times. In the West Bank, the same cruelty applies, just slower.
Cruel times when captured people like Greta Thunberg comes back fatter and healthier than she was when she left. But then you see on the other side, you've got the people that are building the tunnels for Hamas, starving to death. Built like a brick shithouse to starving to death.
We must sharpen up our arguments, obviously, be clear what we aim.
You ain't got a bro Britannia, so you can't do that.
And be patient. 77 years will not be dealt with in a minute. History's moving our way. Israel is snake with nuclear weapons, as I say, has powerful allies, but its brutality has made it known that it is a terror state. It's up to us to make that clear and build a movement that shows
Palestine.
how the UK
I've got the terrorists.
So that's what we'll do. Thank you very much.
Palestine are the one with the terrorists. So where's the mention of that?
Palestine!
From Hamas.
Palestine!
From Hamas.
Palestine!
From Hamas.
Palestine!
I can stand here all day saying that.
Palestine!
It's literally within 30 seconds.
And for 4 months, the subjector, and in front of him, she told her, but he didn't have anything to tell them. So they
Oh,
imagine the trauma,
this is good.
and she was released yesterday without a charge. Because remember, there are thousands
What fucking idiots do that?
hostages.
I'm going to stand in front of you so you can't film. I've got a stick.
They are political prisoners, and we are very proud of them, because people who resist are people who deserve respect. People who resist the occupier deserve our respect. But the Western hypocrisy is unbelievable. When they are saluting the Ukrainian people for defending their land, and that's fine. But when they're condemning the Palestinians as terrorists, so they can go to hell with all their accusations. They can go to hell with accusing the Palestinians who are fighting against occupation, for goodness sake.
What's this?
Against oppression, against disposition, against attacks on a professor from the American.
So here he is pushing his propaganda to get everyone rallied up.
Key witness against the Israeli war crimes 3 days ago.
To create more terrorism on our streets.
Which means attacks on everything and anything within the Palestinians. It hasn't been adopted yet, but I hope people adopt it. Genocides.
So as you said, we're getting thinner on the ground. That's because nobody can be asked to turn up. Even she sits there just like, can't be asked.
I told you, 8 people are killed every day.
Keep on getting dirty looks.
Children have been killed every day. Nobody can. They don't regard.
Oh, here we go. Racism and supremacy again. These people love to throw out the race card.
As equal.
The race card is like their go-to thing.
It's a settler colonial project that should be fought. It's a racist project that
I mean, if you're not white, instantly your go-to thing is you're racist.
High, as I always say, because you are fighting for justice.
That's funny.
Globally. You are fighting for justice.
That is really funny.
Internationally. And that's what
Each and every time.
for your donations there. That was very generous. Thank you.
I think to be categorised as a racist, you have to be white. All white people are white racist. I don't know who to film the witch doctor next to me. Or him shouting again. He's got into his mood. He's got into his rhythm. He started shouting again now. This is the side of him I didn't like. Don't bother. 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 Fucking weirdo. What are you attempting to do here? What are you attempting to do here? Mate, 'cause I'll ram it up your fucking arse.
Last Friday I was at Leicester, and they also have a rally every Friday night, also outside their train station. And I told them about us. They were really pleased to hear that, and they sent a message of solidarity. Lots of them, now that it's getting dark, lots of them had placards that they'd made.
I think he's already been snapped twice.
So can I suggest that next week, if people would like to
I
make
won't bother me.
placards and bring fairy lights,
Ooh.
we will show up more.
Have a look at the camera, mate.
See that we're still here.
You think I'm a paedophile, yeah? I've got my kids at home. I've got my kids at home, mate. You look like Jimmy Savile, mate. You look like Jimmy Savile. Yeah, exactly. So go on, throw the paedophile card out. Throw the paedophile card out. Yeah, you little fucking wanker. Jimmy Savile cunt. Come on. Come on. Yeah, that's what I thought. Do I care? Do I care?
Well, you should care because he's an old man.
Do I care?
He's an old man.
If he wants to try and attack me with a fucking flag and call me a paedophile when I got my kids at home, thank you very much. What are you going to do? Throw out the racism card next?
Come on, mate. Not talk to the Zionist. Can you please not
Oh, now I'm a Zionist. Now I'm a Zionist. Don't step into me. Don't step into me.
Okay? He's paid to provoke.
I'm paid to provoke.
Nothing we not say about it.
I'm paid to provoke.
Sadly, he will not be there because he's paid only for tonight. He's only paid for certain times by the Zionists, and he will not. So
Who's the ones paying me? Because I'd love to know.
please,
I need that extra money in my account, mate.
We'll see you. Get out of the region. Get out of the region.
Nah. I'll stand here because it's a UK country, mate. It's a free country. I'll stand where I want.
He can only pay. He's only paid for certain time.
Yeah.
By the Zionists.
Come
Thank
on.
you so much.
Yep, come
And
on.
see you again and again. Thank you
Come
very
on.
much.
You see this? For half an hour, I had a good conversation with one person. Listen, next time what? Next time somebody calls me a paedophile, yeah, I'm gonna deck them. How about that?
Who called you a paedophile? Who called you a paedophile?
The fucking old guy over there, that's why I went up to him and says, what? Because I've got my kids at home, mate. Exactly, he entered into a conversation with me. I've told you before, I've got it all on camera, right? I don't give a shit.
No, but don't
I've got it
stand.
in and
Next time,
shit.
don't stand.
I'll stand where I want. This is a free country. I will stand where I want. You want to stand? You want to stand where you want? I will stand where I want. Don't put the flag in front of my camera, so I will fucking snap it. Understand?
Next time, don't stand.
Did you just push me? Yeah. Fucking little knob. I'll fucking floor you, you silly cunt. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
You don't come to the vigil, we told you. Hey, there you go there.
No. I'll walk where I want. 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 I'll video what I want and I'll do what I want because this country is a free country.
You're not doing your job. You're not doing your job.
Can't stop me from walking. Yeah, I'm standing right here. I'm standing right here. And what? Get out of my face. Get out of my face. Don't want it in my face.
Next time we respect your right to be, but please so you don't provoke.
Not everyone respects my right though.
No, we
Not
don't.
everyone.
We didn't
No.
talk to you. We didn't talk to you. We respect your
I
right
was
to
around
be.
recording,
No.
and then somebody
Record from
provoked
there,
me.
record from
Listen,
there.
I've got it all on camera.
Record from
Somebody
there.
started on me. Boom.
No.
There you go. Now you're all blaming me, and you're all calling me this, and you're all calling me that. You don't know
You're
me
a
from Adam.
Zionist agent.
I'm a Zionist
You're a
agent.
fascist
Apparently, I'm getting paid by who? Who am I getting paid by? Who?
No. So next time, you stand there, please.
40. Do you want to look at my YouTube analytics? Do you want to look at my YouTube analytics?
It's a very sad thing you're doing.
It's a very sad thing. It's a very sad thing. So it says the people that are supporting terrorism right here, right now.
All your incel
Terrorists, mate.
audience,
Shut your
all
mouth.
incel audience
Shut
think
your-
you're a hero, but they're 14, aren't they?
14.
Yeah.
14. Do you want to look at my YouTube analytics?
No, I don't.
I will pull it up right now, mate.
I think you're
I'll pull it up
pathetic.
right now and embarrass you, you silly little boy.
Sit down, you're an embarrassment.
You're acting like a 14-year-old. You're acting like a 14-year-old. Oh, I'm worth it. I'm worth it to be paid, though, ain't I? Paid well for doing this. Apparently, I'm getting an extra income that I don't know about, according to you lot, because you're that stupid. Because you are honestly that stupid.
Maybe
Sorry.
filming all this, maybe whoever you're filming it for will learn something.
They'll learn that I always get attacked at these things, even for
Being
simple
attacked.
things. So
We're not attacked.
let me just explain what kicked it all off.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Because I always come here for conversations. I had a very good conversation with the guy that always shouts. Right? I had a very good conversation with him. Not a problem.
Oh, Dan.
Yeah, the guy over there with a hat that shouts with a big flagpole.
Chilean guy. Yeah.
I had a great conversation with him, had a little bit of a debate, to and fro,
Yeah.
right? And I'm happy to do that all day long if somebody would talk to me. Not shout at me, but talk to me. Normally the reason I don't get along with him is because he shouts at me. That's why we don't normally get along, but today he spoke to me, so we had a great conversation. Now, I'm stood there filming, and I'm doing my bits to camera. I'm doing that, and then somebody comes along, gets in my face, starts wafting a flag in my face, right up against me, and then calls me a
We have no
paedophile.
objection to you being here, but so that we don't have any confrontation. If you stand just 2 meters away, it's not much to ask. It's not
No,
much to
because
ask.
not all the time my microphone can pick up everything you're saying on the
No,
speaker.
here is okay, but don't come in the middle of us. That's what we were asking. Is this the big thing?
No, I'll stand where I want in the UK. It's a free country, I'll stand
And
where I
it's a free
want.
country for us to stop you as well.
But
No, it's not.
We are asking you in a very
because
civil
anybody
way.
puts their hands
I'm
up.
talking to you in a very civil manner. Listen.
Yes,
Listen.
right.
I'm asking you. We have
How
no
long-
objection to you.
how long
I know
was I
you're
filming?
a Zionist agent, but I don't mind. I know you're racist. I don't mind.
I'm racist.
But stand.
I'm
here.
racist now.
Yes,
You
are.
don't know me.
Yes.
How dare you call me racist?
You are racist.
How am I
well,
racist?
Because the killing of babies doesn't affect you at all. You know. I don't want to speak to you, but please next time.
The killing of babies
with
doesn't
civil.
affect me.
Listen, my friend.
My babies
listen.
are getting subjected
Listen.
to fucking eat the evils that are coming into this country.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm protecting
us?
I'm protecting my
Us?
kids. You? Who do you mean by you? As a group of-
Maybe I pay for your social security payment for your people. Maybe.
It's not social security in here. It's
PIP,
called
you know,
something.
universal credit. You know, maybe I'm
Whatever
paid
it is,
for
benefits, whatever. But I don't claim that because I've got my own business for my children in the future.
I respect
right?
that.
I do my
respect
I
that.
do my
I
YouTube
don't want
for
anything
me
to
now.
hurt your children at all. And I say it sincerely, but you don't believe me. I say it sincerely.
So why did you go on the defensive and say us? I said I'm protecting my children from
but
evil
the
in this
problem is
country.
we're asking you.
What do you mean by us?
No, because everybody of all different backgrounds are abusing children. Do you know that you know the statistics? You know
Do I know statistics?
Yeah?
I know that in the Quran.
I'm not even religious, my friend. I'm not even religious.
I know, but I'm
But
talking
what
about
saying,
one group of
I'm talking to you
people.
in a very human to human. If
Yeah.
you want to listen, you don't want to listen. I'm just saying, we are here standing in peace. Just keep 2 meters away from us.
No.
That's all.
How long was I recording before it all kicked off? Before
Who
one
kicked it?
person?
I didn't see it. Who kicked
One person
I didn't
ruined it
see
for
it.
you. Everyone.
Who did it? I didn't see that.
Apparently, he's a 67-year-old man,
No.
and
We
he got in my
disagree.
face and called me
We
a
disagree.
paedophile.
No. Why would
And
you
he
call
was-
you a pedophile? Why would you call you a pedophile?
We need to wake up.
That's
Because
very
I was
wrong.
filming.
That's very wrong. No. That's very wrong. I disagree with it. But I'm talking to you human to human. Seriously. And I respect your right. But you want to listen. You don't want to listen. Why would you want confrontation? Stand here and film. Nobody will
I don't
talk
want
to you.
confrontation.
But don't come in the middle of us. That's what we ask you for. That's all.
No, I'll record from where I want.
Yes,
And
but
if
if you
people
come in
just
the
leave
middle,
me-
that becomes provocative.
No.
And we are.
no. I had several conversations today
Yeah.
that made me feel like I could stand in the middle and record what I needed to record.
My friend.
And that's
my friend.
one person ruined it for
My
everyone.
friend, it's provocative. Seriously,
No.
you know? I mean, it's up to you. It's up to you. But I'm talking to you in a civil manner,
Yeah.
and I'm not talking to you human to human. Yeah, see. I'm talking to you human to human.
It's quite
in a civil
provocative
manner.
when you've got these people around
Mm.
to try and block my camera, even when I'm stood 2 meters away.
Because these people are very upset. You know? Because these people are very upset that somebody doesn't really
Doesn't agree with them.
No, appreciate their pain because you know when you're talking about over 20,000 children being killed, we're talking about over 4,700 people with amputees,
because-
children with amputees, 16,000 adults with amputees.
Do you think I'm a fascist?
I really don't know you, but the way you behave like one, yes. Yeah.
I suggest that you take a look at what's happened here. Right, you guys blocking me because I don't side with you.
I was in front of you. I asked people not to talk to you.
You call me names because I don't believe in what you believe in, and I believe in a different way. Right, so because I'm not here protesting with you, I'm these names, I'm this name, I'm the other name. So that's fascism. Because that's supremacy.
All your views will be on
Because
right-wing
that's fascism.
Zionist.
You're the only fascist here because I don't agree with you. You don't like it. That's the only fascism. That's supremacy.
What I'm saying to you, no objection to you being here. I will protect you if anybody attacks you physically. I'm telling you the truth. I'm telling you the truth.
Okay.
Yeah, but please, human to human, some consideration that it is provocative. Stay just outside the periphery. That's all.
You've only got a small speaker. I need to get closer to hear it. I've got a microphone here. It only picks up certain sounds. Right?
Thank you. Anyway, have a good evening.
And you. Anyway, guy with a dog pushed me in the back. I don't know whether he disagreed with me or disagreed with them, but he walked straight off, so I'm not sure. No, fucking no. But fuck knows. Anyway, yeah. He wanted to start. He hit me with the flag, and then he wanted to carry on. But as far as I'm concerned, he deserved a bit of a verbal from the rampage. Didn't get physical with him. I got physical with other people that was trying to block me, mind. But I didn't get physical with him. And then somebody piped up, oh, Ryan, he's a 67. What, he's getting verbals, mate. He wants to give verbals, I can give it back. Simple as. Simple as. You know, there's such a thing called freedom of speech in this country. And he give verbals, he should be tough enough to take it back, simple as. And as to call me a paedophile, I mean, that's the stupidity shown on display right there, isn't it? Because they jumped down to the lowest of low. They heard me speaking to my camera, they heard me turning around and saying, I've been called a racist, stupid. I've been called a fascist, stupid. I've been called a Nazi, stupid. They heard me speaking to my camera throughout today, and so he had to stoop it a level lower, a bit under the belt, call me a paedophile. And it's actually hilarious because I've got a camera and I make social media content, I'm a paedophile. No, that's not the case. My kids are at home, very safe, thank you very much. And no kids are in danger from myself. But, you know, it is what it is, guys. I mean, he shot off pretty nifty after that. So I couldn't point him out. But even when they see the video, they'll never agree to it. They'll always say, no, 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 and no, 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 all the time. But it is what it is. Anyways, a bit of boom for the ending of that video.